What's going on? Now, if y'all don't know, this is Tarana Burke, and she is the founder of the Me Too movement. Okay. I find it really, really, really strange that she was raped or molested. I mean, she's not attractive at all. I can't believe that a rapist or a molester would even think. I mean, she's really hard to look at. I mean, oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Anyway, as you guys know, she has it in for black men. Apparently she was raped or molested by some idiot, some blind guy. I don't know. I can't even see this female being a baby mom. She's very unattractive. She's highly unattractive. But my issue with her, the thing is, I'm not saying that, sexual abuse doesn't happen out here, because it does happen. My thing is, I don't like the hypocrisy, right? And also, my thing is that there's a certain group of people who typically use black women to destroy or to further destroy the black community, mainly black men. Throughout the annals of history, that has happened on the slave plantation, stuff like that. They have used women. They have used black women to destroy, the strong black men. They have used and manipulated black women into, helping to destroy revolutions, planned revolutions and stuff like that. And we're seeing it happen right now. With the whole R. Kelly thing, that's just I don't know what to say about that. I've spoken about that before. That's just selective outrage. Because they waited how long before they started talking about R. Kelly? Like, come on. And the females that were found at his house, or they said was at his house in Georgia, they were not underage. Those were grown women. And until, I've said it before and I'll say it again, until I get further proof that R. Kelly kidnapped those women, I'm not believing shit. Okay? Unless he forcefully took those women to his house, I'm not believing shit. R. Kelly's a celebrity. He's a sex symbol for women. Okay? He does songs that women love to have sex to. Women go to concerts and throw their panties on stage at Keith Sweat, Johnny Gill, Michael Jackson, R. Kelly. Come on, let's just keep it real, okay? A lot of these women wanted to have sex with R. Kelly. He did not have to force them to go to his house. He's rich. He's a celebrity. We know the nature of a woman, okay? But there's a guy out here called Stephen Collins. I don't hear Tarana Burke talking about him. Let's hear what's going on with Steve Collins, shall we?
Speaking out for the first time, one of the victims, a former Seventh Heaven star, Stephen Collins, is breaking her silence. CBS 2's Susie Saw is live in the newsroom with her story. Susie.
While April Price sat down with the British paper The Daily Mail, she was open and candid about the incident between her and Stephen Collins.
And I'm just shocked.
44-year-old April Price is breaking her silence, talking about how actor Stephen Collins exposed himself to her when she was a child.
Honestly, up until this point, I'm 13. I've never even kissed a boy. This is not something that I was even prepared to deal with. More or less, I kind of just shut down.
Price, who spoke exclusively to DailyMail.com, says she was in awe of the famous actor. It was the summer of 1982. Price, then 13, was living with her aunt. Collins lived next door and came over to fix her video game console.
When he turned around, his pants were completely unfastened, his was hanging out, and I'm just shocked.
Collins admitted to inappropriate behavior with underage girls in an interview with Katie Couric last year after secret recordings with his ex-wife Faye Grant became public.
Mental's report, there was one instance where there was one moment of touching.
He says that the incident with Price only happened once, but she says it happened on 3 separate occasions.
He was acting normal, so I was determined to act just as normal. I'm keeping an eye level. I'm not, my whole thing at that time was not to respond. I didn't want to be rude. He was fixing something for me. I was appreciative of that. So he did his thing, and then he left.
Well, Price ended up working alongside Collins on the set of Seventh Heaven, where Collins apologized. Live in the newsroom.
Okay, so you guys saw that. Where is Tarana Burke saying anything about that? Stephen Collins is still alive. Is he not? Well, maybe it's just R. Kelly's turn. Then they might, head to Stephen Collins maybe a couple months from now. Or maybe not, because he's white. Anyway. You see that, right? It says the age of consent in California is 18. Okay, fine. We know this guy, right? Yeah, he's dead. But they still talk about Michael Jackson, and he's dead. So let's play the game fair, shall we? Hollywood should probably acknowledge Paul Walker's sexual relationship with kids. Okay, let's go on down here. Okay, it says here, it's long being documented in an interview with the Las Vegas Sun. Walker's ex-girlfriend, Aubriana Atwell, admitted the two met in 2001 when Walker was 28 and she was 16. The two dated off and on through the next few years, even having lived together in Santa Monica and Santa Barbara, California towards the end of it. She was 16. Then in 2006, he met Jasmine Pilchard Gosnell, who would be Walker's love interest until his death in 2013. In 2006, Walker was a highly successful 33-year-old Hollywood actor. Pilchard Gosnell was a 16-year-old child in high school, barely legal to drive. Let me tell you guys something. There are more Stephen Collins out there and more Paul Walkers. But this rubber-nosed bitch here, she's not going to talk about that. Her face looks like a dragon fruit. She's not going to talk about that because she's being paid to go after black men. You see, sexual harassment and pedophilia, it's a world thing. It's not a black community thing. But outsiders are using black women to help paint the picture of the black man as being the rapist, the molester, the murderer, the thief. That's my issue. I'm not saying that black girls haven't been molested or anything like that, but it happens across the board. So if we're gonna attack molestation and sexual harassment, let's do it across the board, okay? That's what I'm saying. Don't be scared to go at white men because they pay your bills, they pay your rent, they write your checks. Don't be afraid to do that. Go after them just like you're going after black men. That's all I'm saying. Stop being a hypocrite. And I still can't believe somebody raped this female or molested her. Who the hell is that guy? He should shoot himself. He raped her? Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Anyway, I'm out, y'all.